In a quiet village surrounded by hills and rivers, there lived a young boy named Liam. From a very young age, he dreamed of becoming a writer. He would often tell his mother, "One day, I'll write stories that the whole world will read." His mother would smile and encourage him, saying, "Then start writing, my son." But Liam never did. He loved dreaming, imagining, and talking about success, but he hated starting. He was afraid his writing wouldn't be good enough. Every time he picked up a pen, he found an excuse. "I'm too tired," or "I'll start tomorrow." As time passed, Liam grew older, but his habit of delaying never changed. He would sit by the riverside in the evenings, watching the sunset, lost in his imagination. In his mind, he saw himself signing books for fans, giving speeches, and being admired. Yet, his notebook remained empty. The meeting with the carpenter. One morning, as he walked near the river, he saw an old man named Mr. Thomas, a carpenter, working alone. He was slowly building a small wooden bridge across the water. Liam stopped to watch. The old man worked patiently, cutting, shaping, and placing one piece of wood after another. Curious, Liam asked, "Say, this bridge is so long and the river is so wide. How can you build it all by yourself? It looks impossible." Mr. Thomas smiled kindly. "Nothing is impossible, my boy," he said. "You just need to take small steps. One plank at a time, one nail at a time. If I think of the whole bridge, I might feel overwhelmed. But if I focus on today's piece, it becomes easy." Liam thought about those words all day. That night, instead of dreaming about success, he picked up his notebook. He decided to write one small paragraph. It was short, awkward, and not very good, but it was something. The struggle begins. The next morning, he read what he had written and almost threw it away. "It's terrible," he thought, but he remembered Mr. Thomas's words, "one step at a time." So he wrote another paragraph, then another. Soon, a week passed. Liam had filled 5 pages. He felt proud for the first time in years. But it wasn't easy. Some days, he woke up tired or discouraged. His friends laughed at him, saying, "You? A writer? Come on, Liam, stop wasting your time." Still, he kept going. Even when he didn't feel like writing, he forced himself to write a few lines. He realized that motivation doesn't always come first. Sometimes action creates motivation. He developed a simple rule. Write something every day, no matter how small. That rule became his secret weapon, the power of consistency. Months passed, and his notebook filled up. He began to see improvement. His grammar became smoother, his ideas clearer. Every day, those small steps built something bigger inside him, discipline and confidence. One afternoon, he went to visit Mr. Thomas again. The old carpenter had finished the bridge. It looked beautiful, strong and steady. Liam smiled and said, "You did it." Mr. Thomas nodded. "Yes, but remember, this bridge wasn't built in one day. It took me months, working a little each morning. The same rule applies to everything in life." Those words gave Liam new strength. He returned home and wrote with more focus than ever, facing failure. After a year, Liam finished his first book. Excited, he sent it to several publishers. Weeks later, letters came back, rejections, every single one. For a moment, he felt crushed. Maybe I'm not good enough, he thought. Maybe my dream was foolish. He almost gave up. But then he remembered Mr. Thomas's bridge and the effort it took to finish it. He realized that failure is just another step on the path to success. He began writing again, this time not for fame, but for improvement. He studied other authors, rewrote his drafts, and learned from every mistake. The turning point. 2 years later, he sent another book to a small publishing company. This time, one editor saw something special. The editor called him and said, "Your writing has heart. It's not perfect, but it's real. Let's publish it." When Liam saw his name printed on the cover, tears filled his eyes. It wasn't the best-selling novel he had imagined, but it was his first real success. Soon, people began reading his stories. His words inspired others. especially young people who had once given up on their dreams. During an interview, a journalist asked, "What's the secret of your success, Liam?" He smiled and replied, "The secret? Small steps. I learned that you don't need to be great to start, but you must start to be great." Years later, years passed. Liam became a respected author. He often visited schools, giving motivational talks. One day, he returned to his village and visited the bridge built by Mr. Thomas. The old carpenter had passed away, but his bridge still stood strong, connecting two sides of the river. Liam stood there quietly, remembering how one man's simple words had changed his life. He whispered, "Thank you for teaching me the power of small steps." Glowing star moral of the story: success doesn't come overnight. It's built slowly through patience, persistence, and daily effort. You don't need to take giant leaps, just small, consistent steps every day. Even the tallest mountain can be climbed one step at a time. Even the strongest bridge starts with one plank. Even the greatest book begins with one word. So whatever your dream is, start today. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now.